Hello, this is Eve Christoph, your Love Life Coach. This is Eve's Eden, and I'm going to help you really embody the great sex god lover that you are innately, already. He just needs a little help to be uncovered, perhaps. So, the secrets I'm going to give you, I will be making into a series to really take you deeply into how you fully embody God, lover, sexual bliss maker on the planet. But for now, here are some very important tips, okay? So no matter if you are getting older, if you are poor, if you are anything that you think is not what a woman wants, all you need to do are these certain things and you will be the man for her life passion. So let's start with number one in the bedroom. Number one in the bedroom. I got this truth from a daka. I've spoken to you before about what a daka is. A daka is a man who spends his life journey pleasuring women, pleasuring the feminine, usually older women who've been ignored, women who have prejudice against them for whatever reasons, be it their size or whatever is keeping them from ecstatic bliss. The daka goes and pleasures the woman to ecstatic levels of orgasm. He does not get paid. He's not a gigolo. He is simply doing this because he loves women and he wants them to know their full potential for their bliss. So this daka is a friend of mine. I keep wanting him to do this show and he won't. So a lot of times he's in my ear giving me information for these videos. Thank you so much. You know who you are, and I wish he could speak to you directly because when you hear it from him, it's amazing. He was for a number of years on a circuit of about 23 women that he was pleasuring and taking care of their physical bliss and their hearts and their minds. He wasn't just being a physical lover. He was really attending to other levels of cosmic communion and self-worth that the women were developing. And along the way, he learned certain primary things that I'm going to be passing to you in these videos here on YouTube. And today I'm going to give you the major primary thing for you to use as a lover. This is simply put your attention on her. Put your attention on her. All the way. Now that does not mean your attention on yourself, her about you. Putting your attention on your pleasure for her you're focusing on her to give you something. No, this is actually putting your attention, your masculine primary focus on her pleasure. So now you are going to pleasure her, right? Now this daka, the way he usually worked was he was fully clothed. He only used his hands, nothing else. He wasn't even kissing with them. But if you're a lover with her and really her lover and you are kissing and you can go down on her and you can enter her, all the better because you have more tools to use. But he was able to really take these women all the way into new levels of their physical capacity for orgasm just with his hands. So the hands have way more ability than you know, perhaps. So when you're putting your attention upon her, what you're doing is you're allowing her to finally relax and receive the pleasure within her can begin to open, because women are always taking care of people, and if some part of her mind is occupied with pleasuring you, giving you what you want, looking a certain way, entertaining you, doing positions you want, all this kind of stuff, she's really not able to focus on herself fully, on her own pleasure. Just a part of her pleasure is in her awareness, but her full capacity only begins to open when she can completely let down. Now this Daka says it's a minimum of a half an hour. He does an hour and a half of focus with the woman. And so that means she's going in and out of various levels of pleasure and even discomfort as she works through issues or emotions that might come up, and then breaks through into new territories of orgasmic release. So now the thing is, to get to this place, to be such a primary person to her that she wants you to be her Daka, there's other things too that you're going to be developing, such as the art of conversation. So women, you really have to connect with our hearts and our minds, right? And the mistake that men are often making is they think they have to be the ones entertaining and proving to connect with her, instead of understanding that they need to be the ones listening and drawing her out and asking questions and rolling with her interests. So when you are in the role of responding, right, you're responding to her and putting your attention on her emotionally, you're going to be continually speaking the positive. You're going to be continually affirming what she's saying rather than talking her out of it or trying to fix it or minimize anything she's saying. You just keep agreeing in new fun ways that are going with what she's saying and encouraging her best self and her best thoughts, okay? So the funny thing is about this whole thing is that, okay, you're going to be following her lead. You're going to be following her opening. You're going to be respecting her boundaries when they come up and backing off. Yet, the funny dance is that there are all these times when you need to override her limits, take her farther, and as one person said, this ability that many Latinos have and men from Africa have to be in complete equality in conversation, total respectful awareness of individual separation and total authority for each person in equality in the conversation. That's huge, right? But in the bedroom, as long as you are following her lead of openness where she will and won't go, there's this way in which the masculine needs to actually lead, run the show in many ways, and dominate her when her signals for desire are starting to flash. So it's really tricky, right? Because you're having to walk the line between respecting boundaries and equality in respecting that each person has their equal importance. But you're doing these things where you are actually giving her more attention than on yourself, and you are following her lead intuitively. So I know this is a little vague sounding, and I'm going to be giving you specifics in some of the programs I'm going to create for you online. And in the meantime, I'm just giving you as much as I can right here, right now. So remember, put your attention on her all the way. Let her surrender. Let her not have to do anything for you in that time. Do this frequently, and you will find she becomes a total love goddess hungry for you, hungry to pleasure you simply because you have touched her. Now, the art of conversation is huge. Those are some other videos coming up, because if you turn her into your therapist or your mommy or your guru or any of these other things, you're going to tank your possibilities for sex. And yet she needs a friend. She needs you to be honest and open and deeply present. So walking that line of sharing your lives while holding polarity is quite a dance. I'm here to help you. I'm your love life coach, and you can connect with me for individual sessions if you like, for you and your partner, whether you're a man or a woman. I'm here for couples. But love life, darling. Love life, love yourself, love her all the way. Oh, I'm so happy for you that you are finding this out so beautifully today. We will keep going, okay? Much love, love life.